and I sort of hesitated for a moment and thought, what do I say? Hello future investors, and welcome back to another weekly episode. Now, I was going to just edit and upload an episode that I've actually already pre-filmed of when I went to London to Bullion House and show you a review of one of their products because they've got some awesome stuff. However, an experience happened to me today that I thought, you know what, I've got to make a video right now to feed this back to you guys, because I thought it was something that was a great topic that really could do with some discussion, because I want to know your thoughts as well. So today I went to the post office to return the item that Tavex Bullion sent me, because as you know, they send me products to unbox and review for you guys to see, which gives a really great opportunity for the channel to film content that maybe I otherwise wouldn't buy or have in my precious metal stack or collection. However, with that comes the fact that I have to send it back because they're not giving it to me. The only way I wouldn't have to send it back is if I ended up buying it, like I did with the 1 kilogram Silver Britannia King Charles coin. However, I'm not planning on buying every single thing that they send me, because that would be a lot of money, and I've got certain stacking goals in mind. So today I returned to the post office with their item all packaged up and sealed, ready to be sent back to Tavex Bullion. However, I've had this before. Now, this experience happened again, and it actually bothered me. So what happened was, I took the parcel to the post office, and obviously they don't know what's inside. But here in the UK, I don't know what it's like in places like America, Canada, or any other place in the world, but they ask what is the value of that item inside. So of course, I need to tell them a generic rough guide of what it actually is worth, because in this case, Tavex Bullion sent me a 1 ounce PAMP gold bar. Now, as we know, that is worth between £1,600 to £1,700, so that's no pocket change. So I didn't want to lie, because I wanted to send it with insured and tracked delivery, because if anything was to happen for it, no doubt I would have to cover the costs, because essentially it's in my care until Tavex Bullion get it back. So I want to do the utmost to ensure that Tavex get their item back, and therefore so I don't have to pay for a missing precious metal that God knows what happened to it. So I had to tell the woman at the post office the value of it, and she asked me how much it was, and I said it's over £1,000. And she said, how much over £1,000? And I sort of hesitated for a moment and thought, what do I say? Because at the end of the day, I don't want, people who's standing in the queue behind me or shopping next to me in this post office, because it's like a shop where you can also buy bread and butter and drinks and stuff like that. So there's plenty of people around. So yeah, she said, how much over £1,000? So I hesitated and thought, what do I say to this? I can't lie, because I need to insure it with a postage that covers the value of the item in case anything happens to it. So I said £1,700. And then she said, what is it? And I thought, this is a lot of questions, which I don't really feel comfortable answering, because not necessarily do I not trust the post office woman. She's there doing her job, so if anything happened to her at the post office, I'd go straight to her. But there's people in the queue behind me, and, I've said it once before that there was gold in there, and I did not feel clever nor comfortable saying that there was gold bullion in this package. It just didn't feel right to me. So in this case, I lied, and I actually said it was jewellery, because I figured it was a little less maybe ear-catching to someone who's listening than saying, oh, it's a £1,700 24 carat PAMP gold bullion bar. You're just not going to say that, are you? I didn't even want to say gold, so I lied and I said jewellery. And then she said, okay, well, to post it back to Tavex Bullion, it's going to cost you... Well, she didn't say to Tavex Bullion because she doesn't know who they are or where it's going to. She should have got the address. But she said to post it back with insured and tracked delivery, it's going to cost you £9 or so. Which was a little bit more than I was expecting, actually, because it was quite a light item. It didn't weigh much at all. But I think because of the value, that's how much I had to pay to cover that value of item. So of course I wasn't going to argue with that. It's worth £9, because can you imagine if something happened to it and you were tight and you didn't pay that that insurance postage. You would wish that you had paid it, you know. So that's not an issue. It's just the fact that they asked me directly, what is it and how much is it? And I just didn't feel comfortable at all disclosing the value of the item and what it was, because to me that rings alarm bells, because who knows who's listening, or who knows what that post office person might pass on. And yes, I know it's insured, but I do not want the stress of dealing with a precious metal that's gone missing that's worth £1,700, because at the end of the day I would have to try and fix that, which I'm sure wouldn't be an easy issue. And even if I did, I wouldn't want to have to explain to Gold Bullion that I have sent them their precious metal, yet it's gone missing in the postage. It just wouldn't look good. We have a good reputation and between me and Gold Bullion, and I want to keep that, because it's a good relationship for the YouTube channel and obviously for Gold Bullion as promotion. So yeah, that was my experience in the post office. I don't really know how to get around that when I next have to post another item. I don't know what to say, because at the end of the day I need to disclose the value, because I want to insure it to the value of the item that's being posted. So if you could let me know, because I really would like your help on this one, if you could let me know in the comment section what I could say, maybe that would help me next time I have to post something. Or if you've had a similar experience. I know 365 Days of Silver has sent a lot of YouTubers silver and gold bullion, and I would wonder what you think, 365, and if this has happened to you in the post office and what you have said to them. I know the Stat Collector has done a lot of giveaways, and he might have experienced a similar thing, sending it maybe through the post office. I'm sure you've both been asked those questions, or if there's anyone else out there. So let me know in the comments below if you have experienced this when sending gold or silver bullion, or if you've just experienced this sending something valuable. So thank you very much for watching. I look forward to reading your comments on this topic, and until next time, I'll see you in the very next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye bye, guys. To watch another episode on future investments, click the link now.